Where do I think the industry is really going wrong and tripping up? And has it always been this way? I think that the digitalization and the influence of the internet and the portals, Rightmove in particular, have given consumers a different journey where they can just sit at home or anywhere in the world and scroll and look for their next move. I think prior to that, there would have been a huge amount more skill attached to being an estate agent, because you would have had to, register with your local agent. They would have had to find you something and actually really match people to property. Like myself, people fall into it, and then if you're better than average, you typically do relatively well, and there can be a decent living to be earned from those people that are better than average. What then happens is they continue down the same pathway and then perpetuate the bad habits. The other thing that's really troubling for me personally, and I think the industry as a whole, is because of that perception that it just goes on Rightmove and it sells itself, and the agent really has limited influence as to not only what the final price achieved, but also the overall experience and the likelihood of getting to exchange of contracts. They want to pay the agent the least possible commission amount on the assumption that every agent is the same and they all achieve the same results, which is, it's fundamentally impossible that be the case. Because of the necessity to be in a volume-based model and have as many listings as possible, overvaluing somebody's home is really, really rife, and it's a really dangerous way of winning business. And everyone wants to believe that their home or their most important asset is worth more than it is. That's natural for anyone to want to believe that. But telling people what they want to hear and telling them something that is advantageous to the agent to win the listing is either negligible or really, really unprofessional.